So let's break down the problem and the origin of this new problem in different phases. One, the origin of the whole problem was originally known to be the media. And two, the ideologies to which we represent or the way we think. And three, politics. And four, worse, people that doesn't look like us. That was the whole problem that we had before. But today we have a new problem that almost follows the same directions, almost replicating the same ideology of the past. Today we have a new problem, which it's no longer first the media. Today we still have the media as a problem. And if you look at the media today, it has been carefully divided. It has been carefully divided and segregated to focus on something different. Okay, it wasn't before whereby the media was more interconnected and they had one common voice and they had one common belief, okay, which was the freedom of speech. Today, media companies are divided across the board. So every media company now has exactly what they want to represent and what they want to speak about. And why is that? It's because of money, of business, of attraction. So they segregate their market. They have a target market and the people that they want to influence in those target market. That's today's problem. Separation of the media and dividing the media and the voice and the things that they represent. Two, we have a new problem, which is the podcasters. The podcasters are the individuals who sit in their rooms with their microphones and say what they want to say based on their convictions and what they think and the view should be and the things people should believe. The new problem, number two, is the podcasters. And a lot of the podcasters go extra mile because they understood that most of them make money through this medium. So they no longer have to depend on the news media to make money. So they make money through their own communications in their own way. And doing so, they are able to discuss or hear their belief system, and they're able to identify with other people that also think that way. So the podcasters are the new problem. And following that, they make money and a lot of money doing that same thing. And three, we have politics. Politicians today understood that communication, as always, are the driving force to attracting anything that you want or being able to win the elections that you want. And to be able to pass this ideology, they no longer just work with the news media. Today, they work with the podcasters to push their information and their narratives, as long as it serves the benefit or the long-term gain to achieving a political goal. And a lot of them doing that invest in those podcasters. Okay, then last you have religion. Religion has always been the cause to which men are being slaughtered over the years or over histories. Religion has always been the reason why people get killed and get shot. It's not a new problem. And today we still live in that era whereby people justify their belief system because of what they feel, they believe, their religious belief or affiliations are. So religion still plays a major role today in our belief system, that whatever I believe, and this is what I justify that, so I have the right to do whatever I want to do if it results to me getting my side of the deal through any means. So politicians use religion, use the media to be able to influence whatever decisions they want to make. So the new civil war that is going to be fought, aside from any external threat or external political, let's say international political landscape that goes on around the world that creates a little bit of influence in every country, because the same way America influenced other countries outside, same is the system being influenced within. And the new influence is the algorithm, the means to which we communicate, like what through this video. It's owned by people. It's influenced by governments of different nations, and they promote their interests and they push whatever they want and however they want to see. So the level to which our mind and our body is being, our mind or our thoughts is being influenced are different from the 60s or the 70s. Okay, so when you look at all of this dynamic and you look at what is happening, the polarization that's going on right now, it's never going to get even better, because now it's about who understand how to win the game or how they want to win the game. So it does not matter what system is going to plummet or how the system is going to plummet, but the system will fight against itself. That is the new civil war. And that is what the whole MAGA system, which they may knowingly or unknowingly been working on. It's either they know it or they just are ignorantly just working or just doing it just because most of them are cashing out doing propagating this information, because it's about who is making it and who is losing it. And the people, most of the people making it, propagating most informations are usually making it through are usually doing it, and they are making their money through the sets of information, because the more you can push those ideologies, the more you can talk about them, the more you have the clicks, the more you make the money. And the more you make the money, it's like being on drugs. There's always no turning back until the whole system is burned. And when the whole system is burned, that is when reconciliations begins. And if the system, with the whole microphone being released and ideology has been circulated and everything just going on and nobody is stopping, because nobody wants to lose money. That's the bottom line. Nobody wants to lose money. Nobody wants to lose face. Nobody wants to lose connections. Nobody wants to lose whatever that brings them fame. But as long as those microphones still exist and the system has not imploded, it's never going to stop. And until the system is imploded, then the microphones will go off. That is the new reality, and the new civil war that is coming is going to be worse than what has happened before. And it's not really an exciting place that a country is headed to. The country is headed to a direction that, I don't know, we just have to look at what's happening, and we just have to prepare individually. And for those people who wants to make a difference, who wants to make a change, it's up to them. And those people who wants to do whatever it takes to bring the system down, it's up to them. But what we can do is just having that little sense of empathy and still having that little sense of directions as a country, that this is where we still want to go and this is what we still want to represent. And by doing that, I think can slow down whatever is the repercussion of all these negativities, is the repercussion of all these distractions.